Hey y'all, this is my video review and thoughts on Iron Factory EX68 or Jallguar from Transformers Victory. This is the fifth in the series leading up to the fully formed Lao Kaiser.
This a Cortex joint.
Starting off with an overview of the vehicle mode. It's this little buggy with missile launchers in the back. You can see where everything goes underneath. Very nice color variation from the top. I like the pink painted headlight detail sprinkled in. He's got these elevated rear wheels that don't mess with the silhouette. Not much going on in the rear, but overall a nice mode. The front end is a little hollow, but it pulls off a fast and heavily weaponized look. And he rolls very well. Getting into transformation, you want to start by untabbing these arms from the side launchers here on both sides. And you can get those out the way for now. So you can untab this back section and unfold the legs by their double joint. The knee pads are independent, so you want to move those as you unbend and pose. These wheels, while the arms are out the way, you can rotate on this hinge to a position behind the leg for both sides. So then you can split the legs and work on the missile launchers. So you want to come to the back side and this whole calf area. You want to pull this block out, exposing this cavity. So you want to get in there and unfold the toesy and rotate it into place. And then you want to rotate the entire foot around, avoiding this side launcher. And then you can tuck the missile into the cavity and the foot's done. And then you can fold this piece down to complete the leg. Do the same for the other side. My only complaint about this part of the transformation going from robot to alt mode is lining up the legs to tab in vehicle mode behind the hips. There's a specific way you want to have the knees oriented to get everything to sit perfect. But once that's done, fix them up and that's the lower body. So we can come up here and do the arm pads. You want to make sure the cockpit is open so the hood is untabbed, and that'll allow you to split these and move them down with the arms on the ball joint. And then come to the back. You can rotate his head out and close this back cockpit back. Taking a quick look at the head, I like the way the face and animal detail stick out over the black sculpt. Definitely looks like the character. The shape of the Jaguar head looks really cool too. So for these shoulder pads, you want to untab the wheel and fold that back and rotate the entire thing here while simultaneously hinging this armature downwards towards the arm, so that's all collapsed. And then rotate this bumper to close that off. And these wheels you can position how you like after. I just leave them like this for now. So one arm done, same for the other side. Bring that down, flip, and collapse. Next, you just flip out the hands. My biggest gripe out of box is that this right hand doesn't flip as easy as I would like, so sometimes I'm worried I'm going to break the ball peg. It's gotten better as I've transformed him multiple times, but that's the only real area of hang up that I have. And the fists fit better when they're rotated backwards before being flipped in for alt mode. So just do the same for the other side, flip and rotate. And rotate, and he's all set. Fix him up. You can do whatever with the wheels on his back, they only go so far. Articulation wise, he's got a ball jointed head and arms. He's got bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, waist swivel and slight bend, thigh cut swivel, double jointed knees, foot and toe articulation, and full splits to the side and back. For accessories, this is what he comes with, minus the combiner pieces and spear parts. He also comes with these two claws that he can hold by this handle that you can flip out on either one and insert into his gripping hands. Or if you grab the staff, you can plug those in and give him this nice double clawed spear. I like how they all have their own personalized spear and not just all have that basic one that you see in the anime. Very cool. The Jaguar chest looks pretty good. I'd say on par with the other two land animals. He's missing the red legs and face that you see in the animation, and you notice it in his other modes too. The color on the cat head looks great once again. And to get him into chest mode, just do the usual, kind of hide everything how you can, just tuck things. And here it is with the faux chest for comparison. I think it's probably the best looking transforming chest out of all of them, so far anyway. It's so close, minus that red detail near the front. And to get to gun mode, you flip out this barrel, and that's kind of it. You can maybe fold these legs in the front down, and it might help the look in certain angles, but it's kind of whatever. You can see it with the faux gun. Again, that red detail missing and obvious barrel difference. Really, the whole chest orientation looks upside down. Still very nice. The design carries over. And here's the two faux parts to see how those look and the design cues. Animation wise, he really gets shafted. His scenes are short-lived or involve the team for a sequence. But with what we do get, I think this is pretty much the best looking version that we got. I thought it was funny they gave him these hands holding fans to recreate this one specific scene from the anime. The TFC obviously suffered from having to be a waist. They made him a wide one. But I like the red highlights and overall aesthetic. The HasLab one actually looks the best out of his team, but obviously because they're using an extra waist piece and have him just hanging out in the back. Size comparison wise, 4 inches, Gang of Legends, etc, etc. And here he is with the rest of the breast force so far. And of course they need to have their chest on. Yeah, these look so dope together. It's exciting the team's almost fully done and they're looking so cohesive. Saving the leader for last, Leo Zach up next.
This has been a Cortex review.